here is a tool. Oh, here we go with the link again. I hope this works.
I don't think the chat liked blogspot.com, but it might like what you put in there now. What do you got?
Oh, they like Blogspot. This is by Avast. You know what? Let me just go to a different site here since I don't want to put. Let me see if I can. Here. This is from Avast, and what this tool does, and you have to excuse me, man. I'm trying to.
You could just tell us.
Let's try that one. Let me click that and see where that doesn't go anywhere either. God.
Don't worry about it.
All right, 1 second here.
Don't worry about posting links.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I got to find the dang link myself because I got to know the name of it.
It's from Avast.
Yeah, one moment here.
How's Avast these days?
Avast has been very good, actually.
Good.
It's called ASW MBR, and it's by Avast. And this is an excellent tool to actually detect those. You can have your virus cleaners clean out anything on your system that you see, but if you see a master boot record virus, do not let your basic virus cleaner remove it or repair it. Use this tool,
okay.
ASW MBR. It is specifically designed to, and a matter of fact, I want to go there now, and it's just a download though. So it's by Avast, and it is specifically designed to extract these MBR rootkits and repair and keep your master boot record intact fully. And like I say, I know this from experience because I learned the hard way, man. This could be the difference between doing a virus cleanup and doing a nuke and pave. Seriously, I'm not kidding.
Wow, this is a great tip. So this fixes it.
Yeah, this gives you the best chance. I'm telling you that of getting repairing getting rid of a master boot record virus.
Okay.
So
very cool.
Yep, and like I say, I know from experience.
Take it from Timster, guys. He's saving you headaches.
Even though my links stink. God, my links really stink.
Don't worry about the links. I fully appreciate the guys in the chat room, but they're also, one thing about them is they're very resourceful. So if you just tell them what to find, they'll find it. And 99% of the other people are listening to it in their car going, Timster, don't worry about it. We're listening to it in our car.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, man.
But,
what else? Before I got 3 emails.
You do?
Yeah.
Let me show you something real quick. Do you like doing power jet repairs, right, Steve?
Liked, past tense.
I mean, you don't still crave any like.
I do every once in a while. I fixed a laptop the other day, but it was just a software repair. I installed Windows XP Media Center Edition on it. Same problems as 5 years ago or whatever. But as far as hardware laptop repairs, you got to throw one in front of me, and then it'll bring back the temptation.
Yeah, I mean, to me, there's nothing like the smell of fresh molten solder in the morning. Man, there's just nothing like that smell. And even better, there's nothing like the smell of flux, man. You never used flux, did you?
I didn't use flux. No, I should have.
Guys, I got a big secret.
Yes.
This isn't really a big secret. This has been handed down from generations of Podnutz listeners, especially from the king of all, I don't know, resolderings / reballing.
I knew this was going towards the Lotfi story.
The Lotfi era here, and he's still around in TeamSpeak, and he's got his own reballing TeamSpeak channel, and he still does videos, but Lotfi does reballing. So this is
laptopreballing.co.uk.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
he turned us on to the best flux you can buy. If any of you guys ever have trouble desoldering components on a motherboard, you can't seem to get it hot enough, it won't melt fast enough, your iron isn't working right, the soldering braid isn't getting hot enough, and you're wondering, oh, this is a pain, this is a pain, this is a pain. Use flux. And wait a minute, don't go to Radio Shack and buy that little tub of flux that they sell, that little old brown flux. You need to go to eBay and get this.
Amtech.
This is
Amtech. What does it say? Can you read the bottle?
I know. My other camera isn't working. It stinks. It's flux type RMA 223TF. Now, and this is a 100-gram bottle. This is a big tub of it right here.
Right.
But this stuff is professional. They use this. Manufacturers use this type of flux. I mean, and you can tell by the way it melts solder.
How does what is flux used for?
Flux helps lessen the flux helps the solder melt. It whatever tool or whatever you have flux on, it lowers the melting point of solder.
Aha.
Now, obviously, this would be different from like what kind of solder? There's two different types of solder.
The rosin core.
Yeah, the rosin core, and then the other. But you know, that's even hard to find or illegal. Which one is that, Steve?
Lead.
Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. This stuff is where it's at.
So you put that on a connection or a point that you want to melt. That's being like a pain in the butt for you.
Yes,
okay.
I know. I would recommend using it no matter what soldering job you have. Use flux. Use flux. This now be careful. You do not want to order from the United States. Don't order from eBay US.
Okay.
You're going to pay 10 times what you can find it for if you order this from China.
Okay.
I think we bought this for like $15, but if we looked here in the U.S., it was like almost $100.
What?
Yeah, but here's the funny thing, but when you find it in China, it's really cheap. But here it says right here, made in Branford, Connecticut.
So
you're like,
awesome.
Okay, whatever.
Well, what Podnutz person lives up there? They should just stock up, and then everybody should buy off him.
I don't know, but it says right here, it's an attachment to BGA, CGA, and CSP packages. This is for BGA reballing. This stuff will turn your headache soldering job into like working with melted butter.
What? Damn.
It's like working with melted butter. Steve, I'm telling you, man.
What a great tip. All right, tell us the name of it again and the model that they should buy.
It's called Amtech, AMTECH.
Okay.
It's Advanced SMT Solder Products.
Mm-hmm.
Its flux type is RMA-223-TF.
Awesome.
Its lot number is F-228-10-10.
Okay.
There are two different sizes. I bought the bigger size. It's in a turquoise container. That's also one good thing to tip you off. You want to look on eBay in China. I'm telling you, that's where you find it for cheap. It might take 2 weeks to get to you, but this stuff is absolutely amazing, and it's certified by Lotfi.
Nice. Is his picture or signature on it?
It's not, man, but I'm telling you, it's the best, one of the best tips he's ever turned me on to. And it just makes soldering jobs so much easier. It's awesome.
That is awesome. Thank you, Lotfi. Thank you, Timster, for relaying the word.
Yep, and that's all on my list tonight.
Good stuff, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, ready for some emails?
Sure.
It's from Ralph. Hey, Steve, what are some good tools to use to test hard drives? Also, check out a tool called Cameo, C-A-M-E-Y-O. It's a great tool for creating portable apps. Thanks for the shows, Ralph. And it's cameo.com, C-A-M-E-Y-O. It's not Cameo. It's spelled different. This is Cameo. CAMEYO.com.
Hmm.
All right. Tools for testing hard drives. What are people using these days, Tim?
Crystal disk is a really good one.
Okay.
Obviously, you need to have that. This is a program that you need to install in Windows. So you need to, if your machine won't boot, that you need to test the hard drive with. You pull that hard drive, mount it externally onto another computer, and run Crystal Disk. Now, Crystal Disk, all it really does is give you a quick rundown of the smart on the drive. You know what's really come a long ways and I really love now? I would do, along with Crystal Disk, I would run C-Tools, man. C-Tools. Have you run C-Tools lately, Steve?
No,
wow.
that was my go-to tester. I have
wow,
to admit.
dude, it has gotten so advanced.
Really?
C-Tools is really, I would highly recommend running C-Tools. That not only Crystal Disk does the smart data, so does C-Tools, but C-Tools does different variations of surface scans. And that's really important.
Really?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
That's from Seagate, guys. It's SEA Tools, not the letter C Tools.
And it doesn't have to run on a Seagate drive. It can run on any drive.
Right. Good tip, Tim.
There are standalone programs for that too, to where you don't have to boot into Windows to run C-Tools, but you have to go to Seagate site to learn more about that.
Like a boot disk?
Right. Yep.
Gotcha. Sweet. Thanks for the email, Ralph. Thank you, Tim, for that. This is from Indie PC Solutions. He says, other than the obvious Google and all things Podnutz, what are the top 1 through 3 things that are/were the most helpful in starting your business? What resources do you find yourself using most often? Again, Google and Podnutz are too obvious, so list something else or more specific. Thanks, and that's from Josh. The top 3 things that are most helpful in starting your business.
That's tough.
That is tough, because starting a business involves more than just knowing your tech. You have to know business things like marketing and stuff. So what could I suggest to you guys for that? How about Podnutz, Google, and I don't know. What else? Just kidding with you, Josh. Try TechNibble. They're very there's great articles there. Business-oriented tech site. If you guys don't know about TechNibble, definitely check it out. It's awesome.
Yeah, get yourself out there.
Tech Chat Show. That's a good resource.
That's a good one. Excellent.
Yes.
Yep. Tech Chat Show. In the future, we will be discussing that, but that's tough, Steve. You got to get yourself out there and get some clients before. I mean, that's number one. I would think before you start worrying about all that other stuff, you need to get clients first, and that needs to be priority. So
how do you get clients?
Word of mouth. I mean, it's tough. That's a really tough one. You got to figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, it was when I and this is going back, and I've already created a product for it, which Josh actually bought. You have to have a good website that actually captures people's attention and makes them want to buy off of you. And that doesn't mean a 20-page site. So there's certain basic, fundamental marketing basics you have to put on your website to get people to contact you off your site. And then you have to find ways to get people to get to your site. I did it all with website. When I started, it was just a website. I had nothing else. So I wasn't even a phone book or anywhere. And I was just doing mobile tech.
Yeah, well, he eliminated 2 big things, which is Google and a website.
Right.
I mean, that's big, dude. I mean, that's where you want to be. SEO is really important in that too. I mean, you want to rank high in the organic listings.
Yep.
It's your billboard. I mean, that's where you want to be, really.
Yeah, Josh, it's such a broad question. You already know where to find the answer. So just keep plugging away. Go in the forums. Find TechNibble. Go to TechNibble if you haven't been there. Mike Tech Show goes over some business stuff.
Flyers, business cards. Go park in front of Best Buy, and sit there and hand out flyers and cards. I mean, what are they going to do? Worst thing they're going to do is just tell you to leave.
I don't know if it's the best
something.
idea.
I mean, there's just
That's not the best idea. I mean, it's a great place, but
dude,
it's
you gotta start
trespassing.
somewhere. I mean, if you're not going to be on the web and besides Google and besides, a website, then what are you going to do?
I know